Hi everybody, it's Chris here from Mummy Jobs Australia. I hope you're well. Look, this very quick video today is basically to encourage you to take some opportunities and to currently think about what position you are in at the moment. I've been speaking with many of my clients lately and friends as well who are not completely fulfilled with their career or their job or whatever they're doing. And, you know, it's always something that's baffled me is that people can just continue on, and nothing changes for them. They're continually unfulfilled in what they're doing. It's a grind to get up in the morning and get to work, and it's and they just can't wait to get in the car to come home at the end of the day. I sort of relate this back to a position that I was in, which was a fantastic position. I used to be a tour guide at the Federal Parliament in Australia, and I ran the tours. You know, I was one of the guides, and I showed people around the building, told people about the parliamentary system, how it ran, etc., etc. And it was a great job through university. It was fantastic. You know, it was good pay, and I was able to do my degree. And then out of that, I became a primary education teacher, and which I no longer am. Yeah, and that's okay, because I found that was the change that I changed from that. It was something that I didn't want to continue doing. I guess that's part of my point today. When I was doing the tours, I got to the end of it and I just wasn't fulfilled, getting up in the morning and getting my uniform on, it wasn't as exciting as when I was doing that on the day one. Day one was exciting. I was nervous. It was a challenge. But by the end of it, I knew everything. I knew all the information. I knew the answers to the questions. And, that was it. It wasn't as exciting as when I first started. So it wasn't fulfilling me anymore. And I guess that was the same with teaching. Because I then, after leaving Parliament, I became a teacher, and I was really, really good at it. However, I think I also got burnt out. I think I gave a lot very quickly, and I also, I got a lot of really good results very quickly, which was great as well. But it came a point in time where I identified that, I feel I've achieved what I needed to achieve in that career, and it was time to move on. And I think that's the thing these days. We're no longer tied to that one job, that one career. And if you feel like you have to be, then you need to stop thinking that. If you've slogged your guts out at uni for 4 or 5 years and gone, oh, now I've got a $15,000 HEX bill, well, I better do the job because, otherwise it was for nothing. Well, I really, really disagree with that. I have a Bachelor of Education, and I have some fantastic skills from that. They're not only skills that can be used to teach in a classroom, but they're skills that can be used to teach you and also the clients that I speak with, and also when I get out and do my speaking as well. So, don't sit there and think, oh, well, this is it for me. If you're not happy with what you're doing, you've got to make that change. Retrain yourself, go into another position. It sounds a lot easier than, it sounds a lot harder probably, or it is a little bit harder than what I'm saying. Yes, you've got to do the work. But I challenge you today to identify 3 things that are going to move your career forward. So if that is in your current workplace, fantastic. What's something you can change today that's going to make you much happier driving to work every day? Only you have the answer to that. I don't. But you need to tap into what it is that is not working for you right now. Is it that you need to have a conversation with your manager? Is it that, you're not happy with a particular work colleague and they did something last week and it's still grinding on you, and you think, okay, I need to go and talk to them and get the monkey off your back and then move forward, and you'll be a lot happier. If it is that you thought, oh, I'm in the same position this year as I was last year and Christmas is coming around again, and I said I wasn't going to be in this position and I am, and you're really frustrated with yourself, well then make sure you're not going to be frustrated this time next year. Make sure that you are doing something different this time next year, and make a plan. So sit back and go, fine, I'm going to suck it up until the end of the year, end of January even, and come end of January, I am going to make sure that my CV is ready to go. I'm going to make sure I've identified positions and companies that I am keen to be a part of. That will fulfill me. And, and get it done. And make the change for yourself. Only you can be accountable to yourself. No one else is going to make that shift for you in your life, in your career. Certainly many people will have information to give you and advice. Certainly they will say, oh, but yeah, you don't want to leave that job because of, what about the security, and what about all your long service leave? Well, you could be dead tomorrow, and what happens to your long service leave? You don't get to use it, and you're unfulfilled in your job. So this is my challenge. Are you happy where you are? If not, why not? And what is it that you can do to propel yourself forward into that next role, into that next career change? Shift the gears and you be the change for you. And, lots of people will try and sidetrack you. Absolutely. But deep down inside you, you know what it is that you truly want. And if you don't, then you've got to work that out. Mind map it out. Feel free to jump on a call with me. Let me review your CV. I have a quick $47 CV review on my website, mummyjobsaustralia.com, as you know. So that's it from me today, guys. Make sure that whatever you are doing, you are happy with, okay? You only get one life. Make sure it counts. I'm Chris. I'm from Mummy Jobs Australia. Be the change.